good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 918. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, this Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, share some information, hang out. All that would be great, and it would also be great if you share this out. That way, more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. Let me move my keyboard out the way. I already got my specs on. In fact, let me put it up here. I was bright and early this morning. I got up at 5 in the morning because I attended a senior pharmacist's annual breakfast. They talked about what they do, which, of course, as you already know, they help seniors to get medications if they can't afford it. They help navigate Medicare. They do medication review. So it was like a fundraiser. So you're more than welcome to check it out. At the actually senior pharmacist is listed on the word page of the Durham Skywriter and also on the senior page of the Durham Skywriter. So you can check it out for yourself, see what senior pharmacist is all about. And thank you for everyone who attended because it was a great breakfast and it was just nice seeing familiar and unfamiliar but friendly faces. Okay, so I'm on the word page of the Durham Skywriter. Let's see. I saw the folks from Aging Forward of Durham yesterday at the Dementia Inclusive Forum. So that was pretty hip. But let me scroll down. Let's see. Oh, since I mentioned them, I might as well tell you what they do. Sorry, let me scroll back up. So Aging Forward of Durham is probably one of Durham's newest nonprofits. They serve northern Durham. That is just north of Highway, what is it? What did they say? I-85. But basically, the folks at Aging Forward of Durham, they asked Duke University Medical Center what their biggest challenge was. And they said missed appointments. I said, that's interesting. What's going on? So a lot of seniors or some seniors don't have access to cars anymore, or people say they're going to drop them off or help them out. And sometimes that falls through and they miss their medical appointments. So what they're doing now with Aging Forward of Durham, they are helping people who are age 65 plus to get to and from their medical appointments using volunteer, carefully vetted drivers who pick them up literally from their homes. They walk to their front door, usher them into their vehicles, take them to the medical appointments, and then take them all the way back to their front door at home, which is really nice. It's a free service. Of course, like I said, they're using volunteer drivers. So you can learn all about Aging Forward of Durham if you need that service or if you'd like to be a volunteer driver. So you don't have to be from northern Durham County or the north side of Durham to help out. It might be more convenient for those who are living north. But if you're living in my neighborhood, just south of downtown, and you want to help out, hey, check it out. It's right there on the word page. Give them a call, stop by, and talk about it. They might want to have you join. Okay, let's see. Now, there are other things on this page. There's so many items on this page. I won't mention them all. There are no vacancies with the city of Durham just this week in terms of the committees, the commissions, etc. But next week, they'll be filling vacant spots on the Durham Historic Preservation Commission and on the Housing Appeals Board. I'll remind you about that next week. Okay, now the Durham County libraries are all open until 6 tonight. And then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center. This is for entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs, people who want to run a business in Durham and maybe need some help learning about taxes and sales and marketing, that sort of thing. So they have in-person events, and then they have, I like to list one-off workshops that are being offered across the state, being offered by all the different community colleges and small business centers. So I put them all under Durham Tech Small Business Center because it's convenient. But let's see what's happening real quick. There we are. So let's see. Today is the 18th. So no in-person events until next Tuesday. So I'll remind you about that on Monday. But let's see what's going on across the state in terms of these free classes. Let's see. Today's Thursday. Okay, nothing today. All right, let me check SCORE. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They also help budding entrepreneurs and people who just want to do better in business with mentors, classes, etc. So let's see. Boy, there's so much on this page. Service Corps of Retired Executives. Let's see. Their next workshop is today, 1 o'clock. Wow. Okay, so today, an online one off workshop, totally free. Grow your customer base, how to create offers they can't refuse. How about that? That's going to be today at 1. You might want to sign up for that right now just to, make sure that you get in. Okay, and now let's go to the To Your Health page. And there are some research studies that maybe you might want to take part in. And in fact, I saw Mr. Henderson from, let's see, what's the list? Velocity Clinical Research. I saw him yesterday at the Durham Center for Senior Life. They were helping out the folks at the Durham Center for Senior Life um, with some studies, some tests to help determine whether, let's see, it was some kind of an ankle test to see if they were in danger of getting some kind of, I can't remember what it was, some kind of ailments that I guess can be, you can determine whether you're susceptible to whatever these ailments are via your feet. And I remember my grandmother teaching me as a kid that all of our organs are represented on the soles of the feet, which is why she always made sure we wore good shoes, good sturdy shoes. So we looked like dorks, but hey, good health is very important. Okay, so you can check out these clinical research projects being offered by, of course, Velocity, also UNC, of course, Duke, ECU. They have all these different studies that maybe you want to take part in. You can read about it by going to durhamskywriter.com, then go to the To Your Health page. And right now, and Community Health Coalition, they were there too yesterday at the forum. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for the blood drives now. So the American Red Cross, they have blood drives where you can literally save lives by donating blood. Their next blood drive isn't until next Wednesday. So I'll remind you about that next week. Blood Connection, they do the same thing. Their next blood drive is Saturday morning at Fairfield HOA Social Committee, 7611 Rosemont Parkway, 10:30 until 1:30, and that's going to be day after tomorrow. All right, let's go to the Senior Scope page. And let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Of course, that's where senior pharmacists, they're also in that building. When you come off the parking lot, you go in the front door, veer left for senior pharmacist. As far as the Durham Center for Senior Life activities, you register, of course, at the front desk. So let's see what's going on today with it being Thursday. Now it's open late, just to let you know, if you're a 9 to 5er, you can always stop by because the Durham Center for Senior Life is open late, Tuesdays and Thursdays until at least 7:30. So let's see what's going on. You can play Kings in the Corner and Pinochle, those card games until 7 in the activity room. Also, going on this afternoon, if you can get there in 20 minutes, African drumming at 12:30, Thursday Bible study at 12:30, afternoon bingo at 1, open painting studio at 1, Arthritis Foundation exercise program at 2:15. Like I said, the fitness center and the tech lab, they're both open for drop-ins between 5 and 7:30. Cardio and more, 5:30 until 6:15, and evening tech support with Chuck, 6:30 until 7:30 in the computer lab. Don't forget to bring your if you're trying to learn how to use your tablet or your new phone or whatever, bring that and Chuck can help you learn how to use it. Tomorrow morning, muscle pump at 8:40. The DCSL Walking Club at 9. And you can actually now ask to borrow a walking pole if you need one. If you want to walk, but you're a little unsteady on your feet, but you know you need the exercise, borrow a walking pole, and that'll help you get along. Okay, open studio in the art studio tomorrow from 9 until 12:30. Work on your project. Let's see, total body workout at 10, ping pong at 10, Friday matinee at 12:30 with free popcorn. Let's see what the movie will be tomorrow. Sunday best is the movie. I don't know about that one. Next week is the Karate Kid. I've heard of that one. Sunday best I have not heard of. But if you know what it's all about, put it in the comments below. I appreciate it. Now let me check for the special events. Let me scroll down. Today's the 18th. Ooh, the Growing Gardens Club, they're meeting right now until 12:30. So if you happen to be downtown already, you can hop over there real quick. Let's see. Oh, the Aging with Pride movie matinee. Aging with Pride, that's the senior LGBT plus crowd. They have their own hangouts and meetings and whatnot. So they're going to have their own movie matinee. That's going to be this afternoon at 3 in the theater. And the movie is called Cloudburst, and it was made or released in 2011. Now, tomorrow, DCSL, that's Durham Center for Senior Life, DCSL Eats cooking demo. That's going to be tomorrow, 9:30 until 10:30 in the 406 Cafe downstairs. And the topic will be seasonal cooking with Chef John Williams from the center. Okay, that should be good. That's going to be tomorrow at 9:30, and of course, it's free. Another thing they're going to be having tomorrow, starting at noon, it's going to be all afternoon, and that's going to be balance screenings. They want to make sure that you are steady on your feet. So Duke physical therapist students, they can help you figure out how your balance is doing. And then they were also offered tips on improving your balance. So that's going to be all afternoon tomorrow from noon until 4. That's really good to know. It's interesting to look into because older people do tend to fall. And I just watched a video a couple of weeks ago on why, or rather how, some seniors fall sometimes. What often happens, they say seniors fall when turning. And they say often we seniors take too big of a step when turning. And very often we're not looking where we're turning and then we end up falling. And so they suggested that we take smaller steps when turning. That's one tip that I want to give you. But anyway, you can get much more by attending this event, which is going to be tomorrow, Balance Screenings at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue from noon until 4. Oh, one more thing. Tomorrow, it's called What's Happening at Duke, and that's going to be at 12:30, from 12:30 until 1:30 in the volunteer room, where Duke postdoctoral students, they'll be talking about the latest updates and developments in STEM. This is for those of us who love tech and science. So this month's session will cover building back the brain, biomaterials for central nervous system regeneration, and also another topic, trends and novel treatments for HIV and other STIs. That should be really interesting. Okay. Oh, and going on tomorrow, just to let you know in advance in case you want to figure out what you want to wear tomorrow, they're going to have a Wild West dance in the Lower Commons. That's downstairs. Well, they will be having a Western themed dance party. So you might want to break out that cowboy hat. Take those cowboy boots out the closet, don them tomorrow. Maybe wear a bandana if you don't have all that. It's all up to you. But yeah, that's going to be tomorrow from 3 until 5. And it's going to be free, of course. Oh, they're going to have light refreshments. Love that. Okay. Now, I do want to mention the Little River Senior Center for those who live north. You can always come downtown, but if you don't want to come downtown every single day, then Little River Senior Center is at 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama. They have daily activities Monday through Friday of 8:30-ish until 2-ish. They've got coffee talk and they've got Bible study, guitar lessons, different activities, not as many as downtown. But yeah, it's going to be every day. Now they have access to the gymnasium because this used to be a school. So keep that in mind when eyeing that basketball in the corner when you leave the house any day, Monday through Friday, between 8-ish and 2-ish. You might want to bring your basketball with, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's go to the Let's Go page, the last page that we will be visiting. Let me go there. Let me try to click on that. Come on. There we go. There it is. Let me click on that. All right, let's check the calendar, shall we? Oh, wait a minute. One thing I didn't do. Wait a minute. Let me go back. When I was on the health page, I forgot to click on the health events button, which is at the top of the page. Let me check for some additional uh, events. Let's see. There might not be anything, but I should check. See what I missed? Okay, today's Thursday, right? Today is Thursday. Okay, so um, yes, the American Dance Festival, they're back with free classes for people with Parkinson's and their care partners. So today it's called PWR Moves, Parkinson's Wellness Recovery. So this free session will be from 2 until 3 this afternoon. They have their own parking lot, and you can call for more information, or you can click right on the link that I provide. So you go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the To Your Health page, and at the top of the page, you'll see a big blue button. Click on that big blue button, and that will take you to the health events page. So you'll see it, and then go ahead and click and sign up. And like I said, they've got free parking, and this is a free event. All right. Also happening today, and that again is from 2 until 3. I forgot to tell you where it is. This is going to take place at the ADF Scripps Studios, 721 Broad Street on the second floor, and they do have an elevator. Also happening today from 5 until 6, the Duke Cancer Patient Support Program. They're going to have a General Cancer Support Group meeting. This will be virtual from 5 until 6. And then from 6 until 7, the same group, Duke Cancer Patient Support Program, they're going to have the Caregiver Cancer Support Group. This is for people who are looking after family members with cancer. They can get some tips. So the people with cancer get to meet from 5 until 6, and the people taking care of people with cancer, they'll be meeting from 6 until 7, both on Zoom. Click on the link, go ahead and register and get that Zoom link. Now, tomorrow, the American Dance Festival will have a virtual Dance for Parkinson's class on Zoom. This will be from 11 until 12:15, so go ahead and sign up for that whenever you're ready. All right, let's go to the Let's Go page. Let's go back to that page. That's the calendar of events page. And let's see what's happening this afternoon. Scrolling down to 18. Ooh, that is today. Okay. The West End Free Market, they're giving away fresh produce and dry goods. That will be this afternoon at the Lion Park Recreation Center, 1309 Halley Street. They have their own parking lot and also parking along Halley Street. And if that doesn't work, there's also parking on I forget the name of the street. Not Kent, but the street just east of Kent. Can't think of the name of it right now, but there's parking. That's where where the teen center is. Yeah, you can park along that street as well. So here's how it works: seniors age 65 plus, we get served first, and that starts at 2:45, and then everybody else gets served at 3. And basically, they have fresh produce. They have um, what do you call it? Non-perishable food. Like sometimes they have popcorn. Sometimes they have rice. Let's see what else do they have. I can't remember, but they do have nice stuff. You're welcome to bring your own bag. They do have bags there, but you are more than welcome to bring your own if you prefer to do that. Like I said, the older folks, age 65 plus, we get served at 2:45, and then everybody else at 3. All right. Now, New Visions of Africa restaurant at 1306 Fayetteville Street. They'll be distributing free meals to people who are struggling. So this will be from 3 until 6. They're served by the 5 and the 5K bus. Let's see. Let me refresh this page because this doesn't look like the latest iteration. Okay, I just refreshed the page. Let me go back. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let me refresh from the actual website because this is it's stuck. You know what? It's not refreshing because something's wrong. I'll read it from my laptop because there's a couple of things that are not showing up on the iPad because for some reason, even though I clicked on publish, it's not publishing. So let me go. There it is. There it is. So, Boxyard RTP, the live concert venue, I should say live event venue, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. They'll be featuring unique and uplifting rap by Vaughn Walls. That will be this afternoon, 5:30 until 7:30. Totally free. Just go up there, have a seat, enjoy yourself. Just enjoy the great music by Vaughn Walls. Also, you will be surrounded by restaurants right there on the venue. So if you get hungry, you can have an early dinner or whatever you call an early dinner. They have, let's see, they have Korean food, they have barbecue, they've got pizza, regular and adult beverages, and they might have other things. I haven't been there in a little bit, so they might have food there that I'm not aware of. I might have to go there and check it out. Okay, so what else is? Let me just there's a couple. Let me just read from. I'm just going to read from the laptop. So this is going to look weird, my reading from the laptop. But the Fleet Feet Pony Run starts at and returns to Pony Source, Durham, 219 Hood Street, starting at 6:15. Get there a little bit before 6:15, so you can choose either to run the 3 mile or the 5 mile route. Run at your own pace. Free event. The Party of One. Free line dancing class at W.D. Hill Recreation Center, 1308 Fayetteville Street, starting at 6:30. Al Strong presents Jazz on the Roof, Durham Hotel, 315 East Chapel Hill Street, from 7 until 9:30. Great jazz with trumpet player Al Strong and his friends. Free admission, of course. Snacks and beverages will be there available for purchase. Last but not least, let me check here. North Star Church of the Arts, 220 West Gear Street, hosting the South Still Talking poetry workshop and reading, led by Dasana Hanu and also guest poetic Zay from Fayetteville. So this will be this evening at 8. Get inspiration from Southern writers and experiences. Get tips for bringing your experiences to life as spoken word, and receive a free copy of Your South, Our South poetic zine, put together in collaboration with PEN Piedmont, Rothifwa Book Cafe, and Scalawag Magazine. Free admission, but they do want you to click and get a ticket just in case it gets sold out. So definitely click to get your ticket, early, as soon as possible. And that will be again at the North Star Church of the Arts at 8. Now tomorrow morning, I think I can read from the, let's see, let's, let's see. Yeah, I can read from my iPad. So let me go back to my broadcast page. There we are. Okay. Now, tomorrow, Line Dancing with Jitterbug at the IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills, Recreation Center, 2000 South Austin Avenue from 9 until 10. A $4 session fee, 3 if you're a senior. It's for beginners on up. All right, now, Counterculture Coffee. Oh, I don't know if that's happening. I need to double check to see if that's happening. If Tasting at 10 is happening tomorrow, I'm going to double check that because they used to hold it every week and they don't anymore. So let me double check that, and I'll update the Skywriter and you'll be able to know for sure. Also happening tomorrow, if you are a freelancer, entrepreneur, remote worker, you're working in isolation and you're tired of it, then you can definitely set up shop at the Glass Jug Beer Lab, the one downtown at 545 Foster Street. And they allow entrepreneurs, freelancers to set up shop. You just do your regular work from noon until 4. And then from 4 until 5, you meet your new co workers, or at least the people sharing the space. Make new friends, maybe new partnerships. You never know who's there. And that's a free service, if you want to call it that, by Glass Jug Beer Lab. I think that's a great idea to have people working to get separately but together, for people who are isolated, because it can be very isolating. I work out of my kitchen, but I'm always out and about, so I don't really feel isolated. But some people do. So let's check the weather. If I could figure out where my, oh, there it is. Let me check my weather app. Let's check the weather, shall we? It is so nice out. It's like so perfect. It's 78 degrees right now. The sun came out. I thought it was going to be cloudy today. I was wrong. It's going to be sunny today. It's 78 right now. It's going up to 83. It's going to be so beautiful. It's beautiful now. Go out for a walk, folks. I mean, it is nice out today. It says wind gusts up to 9 miles per hour. It's not too bad. Now, the high is 83 today. Let's see what it's going to be tomorrow, Friday, which of course is third Friday. Let's see. Ooh, the high is going to be 86. See, the birds are excited. I'm just saying, it's going up to 86 tomorrow. That is so awesome. Now, it's third Friday tomorrow, which means it'll probably be like a little preview of Centerfest, which is this weekend. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go because I'm DJing for the Lincoln High School class of 65 tomorrow. That's going to be in Chapel Hill. So I guess before integration, Chapel Hill had a black high school. I didn't know. It was called Lincoln High School. So I'm DJing for them. Big shout out to Mr. Charles Lyons, who hired me to do that. And I'm looking forward to that. That means I won't be able to be downtown for third Friday. But that's okay. I'll just go next month. So I do hope you're getting ready for Centerfest, because that's going to be exciting. That only happens once a year, but that's going to be tomorrow with a high of 86. So I definitely hope that you have a good time at third Friday tomorrow. So that is it for today's show. It's 78 now, going up to 83. Let me see. Let me just check for cloudiness. Clear night. Yeah, I think the next time it rains is going to be next Wednesday. There you go. And with that, I'm just going to wish that you have a beautiful afternoon. Let's see if I'll be doing the show live tomorrow. I think so. I'm pretty sure. Because I don't think the Durham Housing Authority, I don't think they're running any more Friday Fun Fests. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, I'll be doing the show. I'll be doing the show live tomorrow for sure. So if you want to come on the show, come on. You don't need, a lot of times when I invite people to come on the show, they say, yeah, just let me know. No, you let me know. This is up to you. If you want to come on the show, you don't need permission at all. You don't need to set an appointment. If it so happens, and sometimes two people click on the link at the same time, I just bring them both on. I think Now I'm using a program called EasyMux. I'm not sure how many people can be on camera at the same time. I know lots, at least. You know what? I need to find out because the program I used to use had a limit of, I think, 10 people. And I'm sure at least 10. It would be crazy if 10 people clicked at the same time. But anyway, it doesn't matter to me if more than one person clicks. It's like we all meet each other. It's called Bull City Hangout for that reason. We're hanging out. So if you want to come on the show, just come on. You don't. The link is different every day, so just be sure that you're clicking on today's show. The link is even though I'm on LinkedIn, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time. The link is only on Facebook, and that's to keep me safe because well, you know how social media is sometimes. And with that, have a beautiful afternoon. See you tomorrow at noon. Ciao for now.